Hi everyone. Today I would like us to look at absolute value inequalities. And for you to do that, you need to use some properties. These properties are very helpful. If you have the absolute value of a function f of x less than a is negative a less than f of x less than a. Now if its absolute value of x greater than a, it will be f of x less than negative a or f of x greater than a. Then the absolute value of a fraction is the absolute value of the numerator divided by the absolute value of the denominator. Take note that whenever we talk about absolute value, we mean a positive value, the distance from the origin to that point. So the absolute value of a number is always positive. Okay, I would like us to look at these examples. Now, if you are to solve this inequality, the absolute value of x plus 3 less than 2, by the first property, we have that it will simply be negative 2 less than x plus 3 less than 2. And for us to solve it, we subtract 3 from both sides. We have negative 5 less than x less than negative 1. Take note that the first property, those properties you can add equal to there, it will give you the same result. Now here, we are going to use the second property, which says the absolute value greater than 1, the absolute value f of x greater than 1, it means 2 minus 3x less than negative 1 or 2 minus 3x greater than 1. Okay. Now if you are solving this one, we have here, you collect like terms, you are going to have negative 3x less than negative 3, which implies that x will be greater than 1. I mean the first inequality, when you are bringing like terms here, negative 3, negative. Now here, in the second case, the second aspect, 2 minus 3x greater than 1, when you solve it, we are collecting like terms here. We are going to have, let me just simplify this way, we are going to have negative 3x, okay, greater than negative 1. When you divide both sides, take note that whenever you are dividing by a negative, it reverses the inequality. So we are going to have less than 1 over 3. That gives us the solution to the second inequality. Now, if you have a rational inequality of this form, less than 1, for you to remove the inequality, you square both sides. But here, the best way to approach it is by making use of the property of division. That is, division here, it will be absolute value of 3x plus 4 all over the absolute value of 2x minus 3 less than 1. Okay. The absolute value of a fraction is the absolute value of numerator over that of the denominator. That said, when you do that, means you are not, you will give, this implies absolute value of 3x plus 4. You can multiply. Take note, you are multiplying by this because you know that the absolute value is always positive, and thereby you know the sign of the number. 2x minus 3. Now, having done that, since you have cross multiplied there, it means squaring both sides. Now we have 3s plus 4 squared less than 2x minus 3 squared. When you square this, when you square and collect like terms, you are going to have 5x squared plus 36x plus 7 less than 0. okay, which we factorize. 5 times 7, 35. So we are going to have 5x squared plus 35x plus s plus 7 less than 0. Which when we factor out, we have 5x factored out. We have 5x here. It will be x plus 7 plus 1 into s plus 7 less than 0. So the factored form will simply be 5s plus 1 into s plus 7 less than 0. Okay. Now for us to solve that, since when we have 5s plus 1 into s plus 7 less than 0, we obtain our critical values. Our critical values for which this will be 0 will be negative 1 over 5, and here will be negative 7. So the critical values here, we have negative 7. You put the smaller one to the left. This one, take note that negative 1 feet is greater than negative 7. Now you take which number is less than negative 7? Negative 8. If you put negative 8 here, you substitute here, it will be negative 40 plus 1 negative. Negative 8 negative. Negative 10 negative here, positive. Now we can between negative 7 and negative 1 over 5. We take, for example, negative 2. We put here, this will be negative, but this will be positive. A number greater than negative 1 over 5, even 3. You see that you put 3 here, 3 times 5, 15 plus 1, positive, positive, because you are interested in the sign. All true positive. So our inequality says less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. So this is where our solution is. Less than 0 means negative. And when you have it straight like this, it means between negative 7 and negative 1 over 5. So our solution will be negative 7 less than x less than negative 1 over 5. Okay. Now, since it's also a rational inequality with the denominator, because we had a denominator there, 2x minus 3, we have to emphasize that x should not be 2x minus 3 equal to 0, so it means x is 3 over 2. So we emphasize that x should not be 3 over 2. X should not be 3 over 2, because if it is 3 over 2, that denominator will not be a solution. Okay, thank you. Stay tuned for more videos.